Rain or shine, there's always something to do at Somerset. One News Weather, brought to you by Somerset Retirement Villages.
Hello, if you think you'll be digging out the raincoat in the next couple of days, think again. It's the big area of high pressure. That is pretty much the big blocking highs, keeping the Australian rain there. That's why they've had the persistent rain. Bits and pieces of cloud, a few showers to the far north and east. 24 to Auckland, Tamaranui, top temperature. And we keep the same. The big blocking high is still there. Cloud comes around the edges. There'll be some morning cloud in one or two places. A few odd showers to the far north, west coast. You are looking fine. Subtle changes going into the middle part of the week. A front slides by. That is some showers to the far south. Further north, the odd dot of a shower, but notice how the high comes through. You're thinking, well, what about that Australian rain? Are we going to get that? Well, watch what happens. The low goes that way. Big blocking high keeps us otherwise fine, dry going into Thursday. One or two showers here and there, and it's probably by the end of the week where we start to see it getting a little bit closer. Just some rain to the west coast Friday night into Saturday, but even then, it's just stretched out and piecemeal. Not great rain amounts, more likely west coast. For a lot of us, it still is a mostly dry week. But let's check out tomorrow. Hit the repeat button, and that's where you are. You've got one or two showers flicking into the far north. Everywhere else you're looking pretty decent. Keep that similar temperature as well, 22, 23. A lot of decent dry weather. And you start off the day with a little bit of morning clouds. Say, for instance, in Auckland, 23 is where you finish. Sunshine for the afternoon, all in fine shape around the region as well, looking pretty good. Similar temperatures too. 22 or 23. It's broadly the same as we track further south to the Bay of Plenty, Central Plateau. Might see a little bit of morning cloud here and there, finishing off 21 to say 23. All looking fine. Decent temperatures into some single figures as you start. Hamilton 24. That is some morning cloud. Got a good looking day, bright in the skies. Same around the region too. Te Kuiti, you could be 25. And it's a similar sort of thing as well for Tauranga. You'll be looking at just some of that patchy cloud maybe, but otherwise fine with some sunshine. 22, 23 and similar around the region. Just a bit of early cloud, but all fine because the high is still sitting in place. We've had that onshore flow for the last several days. That could give us a morning drizzle for Gisborne. Everywhere else is just a morning cloud, all looking pretty decent. And of course, head your way further west, different story. You're looking fine. Sunshine, maybe just seeing a little bit of scattered cloud here and there in the morning, Palmerston North, Levin, and all doing the same into the lower 20s. Wellington today is okay. It's just a morning cloud for you. Winds are in the light direction, so with that, it's always a decent sort of day. Around the region too, 20 to say 23. Kapiti, you finish off at 19. Well, we track our way towards the South Island, and things here are the same. There is a bit of patchy cloud for the morning, Nelson, right the way towards Kaikoura, and on the west coast too. Westport, you'll see that cloud in the morning. Could see some, but it's more likely just a fine looking day for Christchurch. 23 degrees is where you finish. You start at 9, and around the region, repeat, same sort of thing. You've got a decent looking day. Finish at about 21 to 23. Now, as you track our way further south, further west, it's a morning cloud to Greymouth, Hokitika. Everywhere else looks good. Ashburton, 24, and a similar sort of thing too as you head away further south. Could see some late day cloud coming into Queenstown, but it's just some patchy cloud. That is it. 23 is where you finish. Alexandra, you do get to 26. So temperatures for many of us aren't too bad for the time of year. Otherwise dry, and you're probably thinking, well, when are we going to get some rain? That, of course, is Milford Sound, seeing spots of rain. Gorgeous, some morning cloud. That's the beginnings of a weak front that does slide towards the far south. That brings some spots of rain, probably going into early Wednesday for Dunedin. Through the day, you're fine. Increase the cloud. It is a similar sort of thing for Moskill, and as I say, later parts of the week we could be seeing some moisture, 20 degrees there. That could be the change, but most of the week it is fine and dry. Of course, you're going to be planning next couple of days. You're going to be out and about. Got some nice pictures to send us. You know, they're always to send them to One Weather, but maybe you just got some video, some nice shots of some lovely scenes, some big clouds going up, and when we get some storms, One Weather at tvnz.co.nz. And there you go. That's the weather.
Kia ora hoa. Thank you very much for that, Dan. Time now for 7 Sharp to take over and the search for the Southern Lights, Jeremy.
That's right, Simon. It's the only quarantine-free overseas travel that's allowed right now. We're on a flight to view the Aurora Australis, and the pictures are